Welcome to the channel, I'm SmileyFaceX and I'm going to put my Australian Infantry experience to the test in Door Kickers 2. Currently we have on Ultimate Achievement Hunter Challenge, which the link will be in the description down below if you don't know the rules yet. Alright, these are the two missions from the previous episode, both from the Tiny Troubles map set. Didn't go too badly at all, a couple little reattempts, nothing too chronic going wrong though. You will notice that I'm not quite synced up with my camera down the bottom left. That's because for whatever reason my microphone just wasn't recording even though it said it was. My OBS settings decided to change on me without alerting me, so I'm recording over the top in the edit. Anyway, on with today's mission. We've got a couple of new fucking dudes. We've got Rabbit as our marksman. We've got Stan as our support gunner, that I'm just realizing has a female portrait, and Abdul is going to be our new last assaulter left alive for the SWAT team. Alright, first mission we got going on, we're sending Stud in. We don't want to commit Pigeon just yet, we think he's earned a bloody rest. He's worked hard enough, so we're just going to take this nice and steady because we can't really get flanked because enemies can't go through those windows. And yeah, okay, main room first. We're going to try to just reveal the main room, this portion of it, without revealing ourselves to the long threat. And then if that part of the room is clear, then we can keep exposing ourselves a little bit by a little bit. So far so good. Now we take the big chunk. Okay, no long threat. Now I'm actually surprised here because I kind of thought a living area like this would have a lot more targets. And it surprisingly didn't. They start coming flooding out pretty quickly though. I'm trying to decide if I want to take this long fight or not, because he's definitely got the upper hand on me. I am going to duck out of the way real quick and clear my way along. This room at the close left definitely has to be cleared. It's got another like couch and all that, so probably a likely meeting area for enemy forces that are residing in this place. So we definitely need to take it. It's an open door, so it's very easy to do. It's just a bang and go. We just have to make it quick because the more ground that we give up on this main area, and particularly now that we can see the hostage in the bottom right there, the more ground that we give up, the harder it'll be because we'll have to re-dominate what we've already taken. So we just want to quickly duck in and deal with it best we can, and then straight back out. And we find another little guy waiting in the corners. Take him out without over penetrating into the hostage, that's always good. And then bit of a pretty key decision point, right? Because if we go left here, there's more and more doorways and it kind of can run in, you can kind of like run down the rabbit hole a little bit, right? You can kind of get carried away with what you got going on. Or I could attempt to bypass it, just hit the toilet because that's the next pertinent, and go straight for the HVT. And I'm kind of on two minds here. Eventually I decide to just take it, so I may as well deal with it now. At least this big room is least likely to be a big enemy presence in the hallway slash bathroom, so if I can at least take out the big room, probably less likely to get flanked after that. So let's give it a quick bang and give it a go. Chair's clear, so I thought, oh, what a waste of time. Turns out it absolutely is not a waste of time, and there's 4 people still hiding in that little room, so check that last little bit, and then we'll just watch, we'll work our way back to that bathroom. We don't want to get surprised by one dude out of the bathroom, so we'll quickly kick that open, give it a look, before heading straight for the HVT. Realised that I've only got 2 rounds, so it's probably the perfect time to reload. Re-dominate, don't get lazy with it, and keep fighting towards the hostage. Looks like our 6 o'clock is still pretty secured. Take it out a corner at a time using the fridge as cover, and then just pivot around the corner of the fridge. Clear this hallway and try to get our hostage out. And the mission just finishes there. So Stud doing huge work. I believe he got 13 kills. There it is. Lone Wolf was the challenge we completed. Stud absolutely living up to the name, isn't he? He's not very experienced coming into this, so I had faith, but I didn't have ultimate faith. I was definitely going to make sure I'd done everything with a bang to make it easy for him. But he certainly took a handful of fights where he had the advantage. Correction, where he didn't have the advantage. Two rounds left, go for a quick reload. And finish her off. Alright, moving on with the second mission. There's always something I want to try. It was blowing up these containers to the bottom and wrapping around, securing the extraction site, or the escape route I should say, and clearing everything else by the windows as we go through. I think it's a perfect approach to make. It's just whether we can be fast enough before the HVT gets out to actually make it past these windows, because they are pretty deadly apertures. I'm gonna pick Avery for this. He's got his bunch of grenades, his shoddy, and yeah, we're gonna make it happen. We're just gonna try to wrap as fast as we can. Real curious to see if this actually works. I always thought about it when I hit this mission, but I never actually given it a fair go, so let's do that. Here we go. I have no idea what's going on. You can see me try to figure it out. It's like I've banged a bit of a hole in the wall, but I still have to jump the barricade, which is uncomfortable. But at least I know that the AI doesn't actually jump barricades, so I'm relatively safe. Now I'm going to pivot around each of these windows and try to clear each on the way. The main reason that I'm not slowing this down too much is because I really want to secure the extraction site, but I definitely should have, just based off the enemy that we're seeing, because then Avery gets absolutely annihilated from the side. Short-lived. Next up, we got Raven. We're going to switch tack here. I'm actually going to bring out a rocket launcher because I haven't had enough destruction yet. I'm thinking of other ways to do this. The current plan, accidentally threw a grenade there, didn't mean to. But the plan is to blow a hole in the side of the building and get the HVT out this way. I think I almost end up killing him. Doesn't really work. He's already at the exit thing, and then I get just minced by an SMG. So Raven is down as well. This mission is not going well. It's time to bring Stud in. He's done well last time, and we got our third plan. We're going to wall breach this, but not actually go in, just in case the HVT's there. So we're going to wait until we see the HVT, and then we're going to blow it. And kind of use it as a distraction to hopefully get the upper hand on a couple of these fellas. So it looks like there was 5 puffs of smoke roughly, and then we decided to execute the HVT for good measure. So we're just going to run that back because it seemed like it was going just fine. So why not give it another shot, see if we can get a little bit luckier this time around. There we go. HVT's alive still, so far so good. I'm going to try to bang it to, keep him there. He's kind of just caught on the door at the moment. It's a bit of an AI problem. I don't want to vault into the building, so I'm going to wrap my way back around. I'm clearing my 6 as I'm going. Take this a little bit steadier. I want to accidentally turn away there, but that's okay. We've made a foothold in the building, which is good. Quick reload and keep moving. Okay, actually looking not too bad now. We just need to get the hostage and get out. Okay, we're going to bang this room down here just to be safe because we're so close. And then we get surprised by these couple. We're going to back up so they don't accidentally kill the HVT. And we drop our eyesight on the north there just for a touch. And that's enough for this guy to sneak behind us and shoot us in the back. So we lost our hero from last mission. As you can see in the camera there, I wasn't too happy about it. We're running it back with Trigger. Oh, same plan. I feel like the plan is solid. Out of the 3 that we've attempted, this probably definitely has the best odds of actually fucking working. So let's just keep at it, see if we can get a little bit luckier with that. I feel like that, I just dropped it for a second and that was all it took for Stud to go down, unfortunately. So same plan, and we're not going to fuck around with the the foreign guy, foreign advisor. We decided to shoot the HVT once again. So running it back again. Let's go. I swear this will work. I'm kind of committed on this strategy at this stage, so used a couple more rounds than what I thought there. So I thought I'd sneak a reload in. And get shot in the back, which isn't too bad. Try to get back, and we just cop too many guys and Trigger goes down. So, not great. We decided to switch to Crazy Dave. Try to give the SWAT a go. We've actually renamed the SWAT squad. I decided to rename myself to FAFO23. Okay, fuck around and find out 23 because there's 23 of them in total. So, yeah, that's the new SWAT name. You probably won't be seeing them too much because they're pretty much just militia at the moment, and militia and Abdul that we just named. But we do decide, because the blowing up area is a little bit shorter for the SWAT guys, we decide to just blow it and go this way. Doesn't really work for Crazy Dave because I forgot about those 2 around the corner and he ends up getting clipped. So, not looking too great. We decide to send in the big guns. We're sending in Pigeon himself. And by God, if Pigeon can't get a mission done, nobody can. He's the most faithful soldier that we got. So we're going to do the old wrap around again. The explosive radius is too big of a threat. Too likely to kill the HVT to go in dry, I think. So just going to clear this side so we don't get flanked as easily. We got the HVT, so we'll blow that. Keep checking it out. Kill him without killing the HVT, which is a great start. Foreign advisor's there. I don't want to fuck with the foreign advisor. I don't want to kill the HVT either, so we're just going to wrap back around at this stage because we've kind of got the the HVT kind of pinned in the center of the room, which seems like a good time to get away. And we cop some hits. I'm very worried about it, as you can see from my facial expression. I really don't want to lose Pigeon. I decided to push to the barricade here as opposed to stop and fight, just because it's better cover and I want to give Pigeon the best chance at coming out. I'm kind of just not worrying about the HVT anymore. I'm just trying to abuse this cover to keep Pigeon as safe as I can. Down to 3 rounds, so I badly need a reload. Keep seeing these couple of dudes just in vicinity of the HVT. I'm really hoping that you know, they stay relatively in the same spot so I can just clip them one at a time. One does come out, which is good to go. Kind of think about swinging the main room now, but because we're heavily injured, I definitely want to do it with some kind of device, and I think a frag is pretty good because we knew from the wall breach that there are bodies in there. It'll injure the HVT a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm trying to keep Pigeon alive at this stage. So we're going to swing with the explosive, try to stay out of the fatal funnel to our east. The grenade killed one, rounds killed the stunned enemy. You know, swing on the fatal funnel, try to cross it successfully, and then we're going to bang because we know there's still one just near the HVT. So we're going to try to suck into that TV and try to use that TV as cover if we can. But I do want to give myself enough muzzle clearance to actually make it. So it's the foreign advisor, which freaks me out. I don't have a clear shot, which makes it even worse. I'd definitely take this shot real time. Looks very achievable. And we get him. So we're in pretty good control of the HVT. We could get flanked. We have a foothold in the building, however, but we do have to cross one of the most dangerous kind of areas. Because everyone should be coming our way at this stage. I'm worried about the door to the top. I'm worried about the door to the bottom. I'm worried about my 6 o'clock. I'm kind of worried everywhere. And I'm heavily injured. And I just don't really have a good way out of this. So we're just going to try to just run it, to be honest. And holy fuck, Pigeon has done it once again. And geez, was I happy to move on from that mission. Let's watch it back real quick. He took out 12 of them. Done well. So obviously the first 2 plans, blowing up the gas canisters to the bottom and using the rocket launcher at the top, not the greatest. I feel like this plan was the most solid out of all of them. It's just some of these fire, especially the foreign advisor, they can just get you so quickly. It's really very little room for error with those guys. Very lucky we didn't get clipped there at all. Jeez, Pigeon's just good, isn't he? He always gets us out of trouble. I thought Stud would be the second coming of Pigeon, but unfortunately short-lived as well. Round 2 against the foreign advisor. I don't know what he's thinking, but we'd take him out, thank the Lord. And that's just a matter of getting out. So tell me what you think about the new SWAT name, if you like it, if you don't like it. I know there are a couple of names there, they'll be in the next episode. I think we're getting very close to being filled up, so thanks for your help. Suspect secured. And this is where we stand with our group. So we lost Stud, there's some stats if you want to pause it and check it out. We lost Trigger, Avery, Raven, still got Creepy, but I think I thought that I lost him at the time. Ghost Team's dead. FAFO23, lost Crazy Dave. And yeah, we still need a Grenadier in the Rangers and a couple of Militia. I end up renaming one of these guys to kind of my secondary character. I did have the first Assaulter in the SWAT team was Smiley. So I thought I'd change it to my alter ego, Brownie. Why not? Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next episode.